This week on the Football League show, West Ham defend a 2-goal lead against Cardiff in the second leg of the Championship playoff semi-final. Blackpool travel to Birmingham, looking to keep their first leg advantage intact and reach their second Championship final in 3 years. And in the League One playoffs, Stevenage had home advantage first against Sheffield United as they look to clinch a third successive promotion. West Ham were strong favourites to reach Wembley in the Championship playoffs after their 2-0 first leg win in Cardiff. The Welsh club weren't writing themselves off yet though, with memories still fresh of their victory at Upton Park on the opening day of the league season. Commentary comes from Martin Fisher.
Turner for Cardiff. Tompkins has lost it. Whittingham looking for Miller. Can he beat Reed? Goes down under the challenge of the Kiwi. The referee had a good view of it. Miller felt that that should have been a penalty. Let's have a closer look ourselves. Well, he's not got the ball, Reed, and there is contact that could have been given. Or does Miller play the back of Reed's left leg himself? It was a 50-50 call. Now Collison. Through the legs of McPhail, he's done really, really well. And West Ham win the first corner of the game. Marshall trying to get Nolan out of his way, and Nolan gets the touch and West Ham take the lead. 15 minutes. West Ham go 3 up on aggregate. The first goal of the afternoon is theirs. Any pressure is lifted. Look at the pushing there as Marshall tried to get Nolan out of his way, and when it was flicked on at the near post, Nolan was on hand to nod it in, and just as they did on Thursday night in Cardiff, West Ham take a grip of proceedings early on in this one too. Cardiff need a quick reply. They won't get one here. Tompkins to nod it away. Collison will pick up the pieces. O'Neill is free in the box at the moment, and here he is against the bar. Well, it would have been a brilliant finish. Great improvisation by Gary O'Neill. It wasn't the greatest ball in, to be fair. A little bit high. O'Neill and West Ham denied by the crossbar. Matthew Taylor can clear. It's been claimed by Noble. Bastei wants it far side, and Collison's trying to find him. Bastei should be able to keep this in. Looks to see what's on. Only Cole and Collison in the box. This is O'Neill! Great save, Marshall. Good vision by Bastei. Nothing really on in the box. O'Neill was arriving. Nice height for the goalkeeper, I suppose, but the save still needed to be made. Demel. And Bastei has got in behind them here. Bastei! West Ham 2 up on the afternoon. 4-0 on aggregate. West Ham are going to Wembley. That is for sure now. Well, he got in behind McPhail, and as soon as the experienced midfielder lost that touch, Bastei, one thought in his mind, to have a go himself. He fairly rifles it beyond Marshall. First goals for him since he rattled in a hat-trick here against Brighton. His 11th in the claret and blue. And Cardiff know it's all over now. And can West Ham finish with a flourish? McCartney. Collison's cut back. Cole couldn't quite get there. And it's behind by Andrew Taylor. Another noisy rendition of Forever Blowing Bubbles from the Hammer supporters. Singing their team on to Wembley. And hopefully, from their point of view, to the Premier League. Lansbury through. It's Maynard. It's 3. His first touch since he came on. It's a hugely decisive one, and it's another huge confidence boost ahead of the trip to Wembley. Lovely little through ball from Lansbury. Maynard onside, and like Vastey in the first half, it's a deadly, deadly finish. And West Ham's dominance of this semi-final underlined. 1 or 2 enjoying themselves a good old-fashioned conga. Will they be smiling a week on Saturday at the final whistle at Wembley? They certainly are today. Disappointment, bitter disappointment for Cardiff, again in the playoffs. And Malky Mackay, the delight is all West Ham's. 11 years ago, Sam Allardyce took Bolton Wanderers to the playoff final, and they overcame Preston North End. Can he achieve that again with West Ham?
The encouraging thing for me and the really exciting thing for me was the way the players handled the pressure. And I think the pressure in both games to deliver the type of performance they did shows that they can deliver under the extreme circumstances that we put under sometimes. And that's what you want from a group of professional footballers. You want the bigger the game, the bigger the pressure, the bigger the performance. And that encourages me going into Wembley that they've given that over these last 2 games. And, you know, let's be truthful, Cardiff really, over the 2 legs, never had a sniff, did they?
Thomas Ince's deflected goal for Blackpool was all that separated Ian Holloway's side and Birmingham ahead of the second leg of their semi-final at St Andrews. Both teams are looking to make an immediate return to the Premier League after relegation. Watching this one for us, John Roeder.
Craney finds Ince, faced by Murphy and Townsend. Ince goes past them and Doyle makes the save. Blackpool's first chance of the evening. Everett. Oh, what a ball that is. Ince is in behind the defence. Ince! Blackpool felt that there was a challenge there which was worthy of a penalty. Ince kept going though. Throws towards Zigic. Everett gets it away. Murphy drops for King and off the bar. King in a bit of room. Does he hit it into the ground? I think he does. Zigic gets there ahead of Baptiste. Jokes with the stop. The conditions played their part. Look at Baptiste. Can't turn in time. Towards Zigic. Able to knock it on towards King. Wouldn't have counted anyway. Flag is up on this near side. Was towards Baptiste, who goes for the shot. Would have been spectacular. Oh, it's gone in! Dobby! And Blackpool have doubled their lead just before half-time. 1-0 on the night, 2-0 on aggregate. The Seasiders are in front. That looked spectacular. It came off the chest of Davis and fell so quickly for Dobby. And before Birmingham could react, it was in. Craney. Towards Phillips, and the flag stayed down, and it's in off the post. What a start to the second half for Blackpool. Matt Phillips, who was out on loan at Sheffield United before Christmas, has surely scored the goal that will see Blackpool going to Wembley. He was clearly onside, and he may very well have scuffed his shot. But Matt Phillips won't care about that because it trickles in off the post, and Blackpool lead 2-0 on the night, 3-0 overall. King looks to turn, can't get the shot away. Burke slides it through. Zigic! Birmingham have a goal, and they have just about 27 minutes to find 2 more. He's just onside, played onside by Baptiste. And Nikola Zigic has given his team a lifeline. Much threads it through delightfully. Jokes gets it away, and Dorr, and hacked away to safety by Everett. Just listen to the noise from the Birmingham supporters. Redmond accelerating forward. Oh, what a chance! King Jilk with the block. And Blackpool hack it to safety. Redmond. Nobody could really make a challenge. King with the touch. Fantastic block from Matt Jilks. The defenders have come forward. Davis, Ibanez, both there. Much with the delivery. Davis! Curtis Davis has got another goal back for Birmingham. And what seemed almost impossible early in this second half is now becoming probable. A sweet moment for Curtis Davis, who inadvertently scored an own goal in the first leg on Friday night. And the defender has scored here to make it 2-2 on the night and 3-2 to Blackpool on aggregate. Did that get a touch? Yes, it did. Corner kick. Anxiety written all over the faces of the Blackpool fans. Ibanez forward, Davis is there again. King, Zigic. All possible targets. Much with the corner. Again towards Davis. This time wide. Burke in towards King, flags up. Won't count even if it had gone in. Look for Marlon King on the penalty spot. Is he offside? That was close. Blackpool are going to Wembley for the second time in 3 years to contest the Championship playoff final. Ian Holloway's team have done it.
It was close in the end. We gave away 2 awful goals either side of the half-time. We had a mountain to climb, but at one stage there, I felt we might do it.
Words are going to fail me. I'm so proud. Obviously, you know, we got ourselves in a brilliant situation, and this crowd and their team, and you know what fantastic fight back that was. I just had to ask someone what the blooming score was, because you know if they'd have got that equalising goal then, if they'd have made it 3-2 on the night, I couldn't see us coming back. But you know, as I say, it's over, we've done it, and you know, we're going to Wembley again. It's just magnificent.
Still to come, the League One playoff semi-finals see Stevenage take on Sheffield United, while MK Dons and Huddersfield battle it out for the other place in the final. In League One, Stevenage are hoping for a third successive promotion, but to stay on course, had first to overcome Sheffield United in the semis. The Blades only missed out on automatic promotion on the final day of the season. Your commentator is Kevin Keatings.
Cagey so far, neither goalkeeper troubled as yet. And Bostwick and Steve Simonson in the Sheffield United goal will remain untroubled. Gary Smith done such a good job at Stevenage since taking over from Graham Wesley. His side are having more of the territorial advantage, but Freeman unable to keep the shot down. Sheffield United struggling just to retain possession here. Once again it's Freeman, and now Reid. Oh, good effort! Maybe a touch from Simonson off the bar, and that's the closest we've been comfortably. Chris Reid struck this really well. Simonson maybe just the fingertips. Stevenage denied. Kyle Walker, Tottenham fullback, former Sheffield United player, making his way amongst the Blades supporters. Sheffield United missing Ched Evans and James Beattie, lacking a punch up front so far. Here's Stephen Quinn onto his favoured left foot. And it's Quinn again. Chris Day could wave that goodbye, the Stevenage goalkeeper. Danny Wilson hoping to make it, of course, 2 Sheffield clubs in the Championship next season. Chris Porter, it's a lovely touch. Has to go it alone for now. Support arriving from Williamson in the penalty area. Plenty of yellow shirts forward now, and that's a deflection off Bostwick. And Chris Day had to be watchful. Not really what John Bostwick needed there for Stevenage. Williamson's corner towards the end of the first half. Chances have been at a premium, and it will remain goalless at the interval. Sheffield United's corner taken by Williamson. Into a shooting position here. A little slow to close down there, Stevenage, but it was routine in the end for Chris Day. A little bit of variety from the set piece, though, from Sheffield United. Darren Ferguson, the Peterborough manager who won the League One playoff final against Huddersfield last season. A lovely ball. Sets up Sheffield United here. Final ball lacking. It's been the tale of this story for both sides, really. Both have got into good positions, but it remains 0-0. Williamson's corner. And the header from Loughton, and off the line from Bostwick in stoppage time. And it's going to be 0-0 heading into the second leg at Bramall Lane with all to play for.
The emphasis is on Sheffield now. Like I said, they'll feel as though they're in the box seat, but it's half-time. We're in the game well and truly, and I think it's now about the team that shows the character and the drive, and maybe that little bit of clinical edge that's going to be the difference.
We've given them utmost respect tonight, and we'll do the same when we go to Bramall Lane. You know, but we're a different team at Bramall Lane, of course, and when you've got 30,000 fans behind you, you know, it's you've got to have a certain mentality to be able to play in front of that, and let's hope from our point of view they give us the lift that we need.
The second playoff semi-final in League One saw MK Dons face Huddersfield. The Dons ended the season in 5th, with their opponents finishing one place higher. Dominic Johnson is the commentator for this one.
Dons have started brightly. Here's Smith. Well, Alan Smith playing as a striker this afternoon, and he's had the first real chance of the game. Plenty for Simon Grayson to ponder. Damian Johnson just plays it square through to Adam Woods. And Rhodes millimetres away from getting a toe onto that. Woods cross shot, tantalisingly close. So scrappy, and Johnson is able to mop up the loose pieces, drags it back through to Rhodes, and Higginbottom denied by a smart save from David Martin. But Huddersfield looking to maintain the pressure. Here's Lee Novak. Novak with the cross, and Jordan Rhodes has broken the deadlock. His 38th goal of the season in front of the travelling Huddersfield fans. And what a deft finish, a peach of a cross. Don's looking to start the second half positively and regain parity. Lewington! That is a fine save from the veteran Ian Bennett. The long-serving Lewington unable to find a way beyond Ian Bennett. Well, certainly enjoying it. Gleeson, Bodic, top scorer makes a charge. Clark slides in, Powell. Huddersfield riding their luck a little bit defensively, but this was a magnificent challenge from Peter Clark. Rhodes with a flick. Novak, he's clean through. Is this the moment? Not quite yet. How significant will that be, though? A glorious chance. Rhodes with another deft header, this time to set through his strike partner. There's Higginbottom. Linking up well with Jack Hunt. Higginbottom finds the right back. who drops the ball and drops his shoulder onto his left side and makes it 2-0. His weaker foot, they say. Not on that evidence, and Huddersfield have taken a big step forward in this game. And can the Dons recover? He's guided Leeds and Blackpool through the playoffs before. Can he do the same with Huddersfield? Deep in injury time now, as Adam Chickson looks to create one last chance. Chickson with the cross, Abire with the header, and Benny with the save. It's just not the Dons' day. A free header and a fabulous save from Ian Bennett. Great goalkeeping from the Huddersfield #1 in front of their fans.
Just told the players now that they've done well today, but the mental preparation, physical preparation starts now. We haven't achieved anything, and if we're fortunate enough to get through to Wembley, we won't achieve anything unless we win there. So we've got our sole focus on what we need to do on Tuesday night. The supporters will be aware of that. You've got to enjoy occasions, but you've always got to be realistic in your aims.
I'll tell you now, I fancy us. I know people might be watching this thinking, yeah, it's a bit optimistic, you're trying to spin this and everything else. But I don't. I've got tremendous faith in the group of players that we work with every day. I know what they're capable of.
The first of the League Two playoff semi-final first legs saw Crewe at home to Southend. In-form Alex had finished the season in 7th, while the Shrimpers were only denied automatic promotion on the last day of the campaign. Commentary once again comes from Kevin Keatings.
A good steal here from Tim Lynn. Comfortable save, but good adventure there from the Southend left-back. Dario Gradi, familiar face around these parts. Several spells, of course, as Crewe Alexandra manager. That's a good ball in. Not the best of headers from Ferdinand. Hall's delivery was excellent, and Ferdinand should have done better. Up goes Dugdale. Oh, he scored! Adam Dugdale makes a breakthrough for Crewe Alexandra. The big defender rising high at the far post. And Crewe with the advantage. Beautifully guided header, and how well he attacked it. Paul Sturrock, food for thought for the Southend boss. AJ Lee Smith finding some room here. Oh, good save from Cameron Belford. One of the few genuine openings that Crewe have had. Southend coming on strong late on here. This is Tim Lynn. Phillips down to make the stop. Southend finishing the stronger. And Steve Davis knows that his side aren't over the line yet in this first leg. Well, what a story it's been for Crewe to get to the playoffs. They were 18th when Davis took over in November. Mosney! Oh, and the big midfielder had a chance there. And Paul Sturrock feeling the anguish. Well, Southend are looking good for an equaliser here. The long throw, and a problem there for Phillips. I think he made a collision with the post, but not the ball, but just managed to keep it out. Crewe looking for the cushion of a second goal to take to the return leg. They might just get it here. Oh, and it's an excellent block by Luke Prosser to deny Powell. And that was the opening Crewe were looking for. Last chance of a Southend equaliser. Plenty forward here. Tim Lynn just couldn't get the volley in at the first time of asking, and Eastwood can't provide what Southend needed. And it will be a narrow Crewe advantage to take to Roots Hall for the second leg. A warm handshake between the two managers. And the way Southend finished this first leg, they'll feel there's room for optimism.
We've done the job here, which we plan to do, and we've set up for that. But we've still got a difficult game coming up there. I know it's going to be tough. It's you know, we found it hard last time we went there, so we've still got a lot to do. But we're not getting carried away, that's for sure.
the week comes from West Ham's Ricardo Vaz-Tey. His stunning effort helped his team power past Cardiff in the second leg of their Championship playoff semi-final. Next week on the Football League show, West Ham and Blackpool meet in one of the biggest occasions of the Football League calendar. It's the Championship playoff final. The prize for the winners, a place in the Premier League next season. We'll see you then.